Good morning. I wanted to show you all that it does rain here. It occasionally does rain. And as you get further into the game, I think it rains more. Sort of. But it doesn't rain consistently enough for me to keep my wells super full. And I think the rain is pretty. It also produces something else while it rains. Mushrooms! And mushrooms are used in some cooking stuff. So, let's wander around real quick. It picks up purple mushrooms, regular mushrooms, and then these red cap mushrooms. And if we open up our inventory, they are mushrooms, and mushrooms. Yep, that's what they're called. But there are 3 different kinds, and I don't know if you can use them interchangeably. I don't think you can. I believe for soup, I think these are the mushrooms you want to keep. These like brown sort of stumpy ones. But being the digital hoarder I am, I always keep a few of them just in case I need them. It would be easier to tell the 2 brown ones apart if these showed up with their bright red caps after you pick them. But they don't, so, you know. Okay, as you can see, it's been a few days since my last episode. And it's rained a bit, and my cherry tree, well, it's rained today. And it's actually, I think, rained one other day too, which I thought was amazing. But all I'm doing right now, and it sucks because I don't have the correct hoe for breaking some of these little rocks yet, or the weeds. Well, I need the better hammer for the rocks, and I need a better hoe for the weeds. And just those 2 weeds. This weed right here with the like root growing out of it, and these big rocks require even better tools. So, another thing I wanted to show you is sometimes your fruits will have, or your trees will have fruits, but they won't show that you have. Like this one, you could clearly see the orange. I'm going to see if I have any sneaky ones. So this one, you don't see the orange. I guess you can see it from the back. Sometimes you can't see them at all, or at least I can't. I've looked for them. I don't have any like that today. But, so if I'm looking for pine nuts, some pine nuts, well, here's one. Are hard to see. I just do kind of an inventory of my trees by running by them and waiting until the hitbox shows up. And then I just pick up my prize and ta-da! I get my seeds. Now I'm actually going to also be planting. I did make one more trip back to Callus, and I have some more apples. I was hoping. Oh, I didn't want to eat that. Oh well, I ate that. Alright, let's plant this. I had been hoping to pick up some more cherry trees, or cherries, but I don't have enough money at the moment because I didn't sell anything to make that worth the effort. But since apples are actually really good eating, I have not yet found a recipe for them, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm not that far in the game. So I'm just planting them along my tree line. Hurricane front, right? Take out my apple trees first, please. Not my structures. Plus, that way these are just easier to look at every day. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 8 trees is plenty. And those will grow up big and strong eventually, actually pretty quick. Because look at these cherry trees, because we will have a lot of cherry trees. I love them. I want them to be everywhere. And I have like, well, okay, they really won't be everywhere because I don't want to put trees all over my island. It makes it look more natural and probably more aesthetically pleasing overall. However, I am the epitome of function here. I don't want that kind of function. I want everything to be up close right here. That way, if I'm doing things like I am now, where I'm just waiting for all of my seeds to grow, then before I go and do anything more story related, it's not a big deal. So, like, if you can check, like, so I do have a few more carrots. I've obviously been collecting oranges, and you can see from my inventory that I was showing off earlier, I do just have a lot of stuff. But these days are also a little bit boring just because all I do is run around, collect my basics, and I mean, it's just farming. And I'm totally okay with that. You can avoid the storyline as much as you want in this game. And that's completely cool. You can just sit there and relax and farm for days. Typically, that's not really how I play. But in this case, I need some more money. And I don't think anything has a time frame. That is one nice thing about the game, is that, here, do this. Have fun. I mean, it's not like, okay, you have like 2 days to get this done. It's like, nope. It's just work on it at your own pace, which is really nice. Also, see this little thing right here? This wood beam on your beach? That is eventually going to be your mine. So when they ask you where the mine is, and I'll go over that again later, that is where it is. Just so you know. That's storyline based. You can't get it until they tell you can get it there. So until then, don't even stress out about it. It ain't worth it. Mushroom. Okay. No! Alright. Also, always remember that it is typically less energy to climb up the rocks than it is to walk around. I know I was really bad at that on the island when I was looking for the crabs, but I was looking for crabs and I was looking for beach, so yep. Well, I don't think we're going to do much else because we've taken all of the stones, we've picked up all the mushrooms. I think we're just headed back, and that's really all I have for you today. There is not much going on. I'm going to finish collecting all of my resources as far as planting all my plants in my whopping 4 fields here. And also the nice thing about rain is, as you noticed, my wells do refill. But it's not that big of a deal at this point, just because I figured out that if you smash the wells, you get your resources back, you get your bucket back, everything. So all you have to do is just rebuild the well. And I passed out. So I guess that's the end of that. I'll talk to you later. Bye all.